Wanasema ukitaka gari enda mahali popote, lakini ukitaka machine password kuja hapa Kasoko. Nakuja wapi Kasoko? Soya hiyo jina, soya Kasoko. Ukitaka BMW Kasoko, unaenda wapi?
Hello there and good evening. You are watching the Car Diary, and of course you are taking up the airwaves right here on Younib TV, the best youth television network in East and Central Africa. And last week kuna mtu alinitumia DM akaniambia, hey, conversation professor, umekaa sana Japan, inakuaje? Think about somewhere else. And guess what? I got you. Leo nimetoka Japan nikachukua flight and I am in Germany right now. Leo we are going to do an up close and a candid review of the Mercedes S-Class, the S550. So this car adds a plethora of variants to the 2015 models. Yeah, and it has been a benchmark of the majority of luxury sedans, and it represents engineering excellency and opulent luxury. So I want us to get in depth with the S550. Twende kazi. Now let us start with the anterior profile of this S550, and the first thing you are noticing right here is the outstanding Mercedes logo yenye tuko nayo hapa, and that is pretty good for this car. The current models, the Mercedes, most of them, they usually put their logos right here at the center, but this specific one comes with the Mercedes logo ikiwa imewekwa hapa juu ya bonnet, which is pretty nice. What else do we have? We do have this opening right here with the grille in silver color, synchronized with the general black color of this Mercedes-Benz, and that gives it a good look. Also on the anterior profile we do have the LED intelligent light system, which comes with the daylight running lights hapa, and that is brilliant for this car. We do have also the obstacle sensors at the anterior profile. As you can see them, we have one here, another one is here, moja iko hapa na ingine huko mwisho. That is also another amazing thing because itakusaidia na parking. When you are parking, itakuwa inakuonyesha if you are almost hitting an obstacle or not. I believe we do have also the obstacle sensors at the rear profile, and we shall take a look at that later on. I was trying to check if it has fog lights, but unfortunately this model doesn't have fog lights. So that is it. I now want us to look at what powers this S550, and that is the engine. So come and we look at the engine and see what it has to offer as well. This Mercedes-Benz S550 comes with a twin turbocharged 4.6-liter V8 dual overhead cam engine that makes up to 455 horsepower. Now, when we come to the side profile of this S550, what do we have? We do have this highly defined character line that runs from the front fender blister all the way to the upper tail light element, which gives it a nice look. We also do have this silver finishing that we have right here ikienda huko nyuma na moja huku chini, which also gives this color a nice synchrony with the general black color that this car comes in. We also have the side mirror, which comes with the indicator lights mounted on it, as opposed to the previous generation cars, which used to come with the indicator lights mounted on the front fenders. Sawa sawa? Yeah, so also let us now look at the tires, but before we go there, I am also seeing these pencil thin gaps between the body panels, which indicates high quality craftsmanship on the S-Class. Remember, we said this car is used as a benchmark for most of the luxurious sedans, and as you can see, it really is. Now let us talk about the tires a little bit. So this car comes with 18-inch alloy wheels and the Mercedes-Benz logo mounted on the wheels, and that is a really nice feature for this car. Another thing that I want us to talk about is the ground clearance of the S550, and we said the ground clearance is the distance between the ground and the chassis of the car, right? Yeah, so this car comes with a ground clearance of 5.8 inches, which is below what is recommended for the Kenyan roads, because we do have some small hills in the name of bumps. So maneuvering such kind of bumps with this car is going to be quite difficult. So lazima we employ some good driving skills. Juu hautapita straight, utagwara gari. Sawa sawa? Yeah, so with that said, I want us to move to the rear profile and see what it has to offer as well. Au sio? Tuende kazi. Now, when we come to the rear profile of this Mercedes-Benz S550, we do have the S550 badge, which will let you know that the car in front of you is an S-Class. And then we also do have the Mercedes-Benz logo centrally placed on the rear profile of the Mercedes-Benz. We also have this silver line right here, which gives it a pretty nice ambience because it is synchronized with this Mercedes-Benz logo color. It is also silver in color, as you can see. Now let us talk a little bit about the brake lights that we have right here. They are pretty nice. Zinaanza from the rear fender ikikuja hadi hapa, and it is synchronized with the indicator lights pamoja, and that is a pretty nice feature for this car. We also do have the reflector brake lights, one here and another one on the other end, and we had explained why we do have the reflector brake lights kwa magari. If you missed those episodes, you can catch them on YouTube. Another thing that we have on the rear profile is this car comes with a twin exhaust pipe. We have one here and one on the farthest end, and that gives it also an amazing look. It gives it that opulence that it deserves. Now with that said, I want us to go on a short commercial break, but before we go for the break, today's episode is sponsored by Kasoko, the Kenya's premier car mart, a home of SUVs and the home of 4x4s. So if you want to get that 4x4 that you have been dreaming of, make sure you come and get it at Kasoko. You can follow them at Kasoko on Instagram, and they do have a website at www.kasoko.net. Remember, you can also advertise with us at Younib Media TV. You can call us on 0719 144 144. Don't go away, because the best is yet to come. Now, welcome back to the Car Diary with the Conversation Professor right here on Younib TV. Now, as I said before we went for the break, that when we come back, we are going to get in depth with the interior profile of this S550. Na sasa venye mnaona tuko ndani, and when you get right inside the S550, what welcomes you is the sophisticated color schemes that comes with this car. I really love this car. Ukiingia hapa ndani, you feel like you are in another world out of earth. You understand? Ukiingia hapa, the ambience that welcomes you is brilliant. We had said that this car acts as a benchmark of opulence. Now, as you can see, the interior of this car is purely leather. The dominating color is beige, but it has this chocolate color yenye imecover dashboard na ikienda huko hadi kwa mlango. Then it has a wooden finishing yenye ina run from hapa center console ikienda huko hadi kwa hiyo door ya the other co-driver. This wooden finishing is also present kwa milango za hii gari. Now, with that said, I want us now to start reviewing this car. Ukiingia hapa ndani, everything is digital, starting from where you will have your speedometer and your infotainment system. So let us turn on this car and then we see what we have right here. Now the car is on, as you can see. Wacha tupunguze hiyo sauti. Now the car is on, as you can see. Everything is digital from venye nilikuwa nimewaambia. From this screen that we have right here, you will be in a position to see your speedometer. Unaenda at what speed, and I can see the top speed of this S-Class is 260 kilometers per hour, which is pretty brilliant for this car. Aya, hata ananiongelesha. On this other end, we do have the RPM, na hapa pia bado naona itakuwa inakuonyesha the gears that you engage. We have the reverse, neutral, drive, zote ziko hapa. And what is funny about the gear shifter of this car is that it is not huku kwa center venye hizo gari zingine ziko nazo. Actually, the one for this car iko hapa. This is the gear shifter. So we have the reverse, the neutral, the drive and the parking. So if you want to engage the drive mode, utaipull chini. If you want to engage reverse, utaipull juu. Then parking, unaipress ndani. As simple as that. Now, also on the steering wheel, venye mnaona, we do have the Mercedes-Benz logo, and we have this Mercedes-Benz badge, this calibration, the steering wheel, and that is pretty nice. We do have the controls that will help you navigate from the infotainment system, kama hii yenye tuko nayo hapa. Itakuwa inakusaidia kunavigate pale infotainment system, and also from this end as well. As you can see, this car has a mileage of 92,000, which is not bad. Then we do have also on this other side tuko na volume up button and the volume down button, and you can as well pick your calls from this point. Now I want us to shift focus to the center console, take a look at the infotainment system, and then tuone kuna majambos gani pale, au sio? So when we look at the infotainment system, it comes with a digital screen which will be showing you all your infotainment system needs. And from what we have, the controls for the infotainment ziko hapa chini, right? Yeah, so let us see what we have right here. Naona hapo inaniambia please start the engine or it will shut off in 3 minutes. Let's do that. There you go. Gari sizime. So let us look at the menu and see what we have. When you press the menu, kuna inaweza kuonyesha hapo temperature, such critical information ziko displayed hapo. Yeah, we do have the temperatures. What else do we have? Now this is the infotainment that I was talking about. So tuko na joystick hapa chini that you will use to control anything that you want from the infotainment system. Let me just hit it. So hapo kuna options, then tukisonga hapo juu we have the radio, the media kwanza. Tuingie hapo media because that is where we are. Then I'll press enter. unafinya ndani, so no Bluetooth audio device is connected. So it comes with a lot of things for your infotainment need and what you need. There are a lot of options that you will find in this Mercedes-Benz S-Class in as far as infotainment is concerned. We also do have some vehicle information being displayed hapa. Let us see what we have. So kuna vehicle settings, kuna time, kuna seat, a lot of many things. Kuna 360 degrees camera. We do have the consumption, the operator's manual as well if you need to have that. So there are a lot of things. Kuna mpaka watch. You can set this analog watch that we have right here from the infotainment screen. Doesn't that look nice, guys? I think this is brilliant. Yeah, so for the infotainment, we leave it at that point. It has so many things that we cannot exhaust right now. Let us now shift focus to kuja hapa chini kidogo where we have the climate control, and we do have the menu buttons. So tukiongelelea climate control, tuko na ya kupandisha temperature hapa. We do have the fan. Tuko na hii recirculation of air. We do have the front mirror defrost. We have the rear mirror defrost. We have the air conditioner, which you have to engage it to be on before you get access to the climate control system that we have right here. Aya, kuna another storage compartment where you can hide your things if you want. Speaking of storage compartments, tuko na 2 cup holders right here for the driver na co-driver wake. Let us see what we have here. Okay, unaweza play CD from this point. Have you seen that? Yeah, so you can play your entertainment, I mean, from this section. Now tukikuja hapa, we also still have some controls same as what was there. I think these are shortcuts. If you press on media, itakuonyesha pale, so it's the same as using this joystick that we have right here. Now look at this. Kuna hii kitu iko hapa in the shape ya kiti, sawa sawa. So this is where you are going to control your seats from. Hii gari you don't control the electric seats from huku kando as some other cars does. So I want you to watch what happens. We do have hii button hapa chini, so he will control the seat itself. Hii yenye nimekalia, watch what happens. Let us retract it towards the back. Watch that. Umeona inarudi nyuma, and then you can as well retract it ikuje mbele, as you can see what I'm doing. Haya, that aside, we also have this one, and venye tu iko, I believe you now understand. Hii ni a backrest, so watch what happens. Naweza ileta mbele inifinye ama nirudishe nyuma mali nataka to comfort yenye nataka. Then this one is for the headrest that we have right here. Then also we do have some controls right here, but easy ni za kushukisha kio and all those stuffs. Now let us talk about legroom and space. Legroom is sufficient enough, ni kubwa, as you've seen. The seats are retractable, but even before you retract the seats, it comes with sufficient legroom. Juu venye nimekaa sija retract kiti mali venye inafaa kukua. It is where it should be before you retract them, but you can see how sufficient legroom I have. But naweza irudisha bado nyuma to have even more and more. Umeona, look at that. I have sufficient legroom. I don't think kuna mtu mrefu hii design, but we said this is the epitome of comfort. Yeah, so that is that. Same thing happens on the co-driver's side. He has sufficient legroom. Now nataka tuingie huko nyuma, we see how the rear seats also look like, because hii gari it's the epitome of luxury, and I'm pretty sure hapo nyuma there is something that is about to surprise us. Hebu tuendeni tukue surprised pamoja. Now, when we come to the rear seats as well, we do have sufficient legroom, as you can see, and comfort is guaranteed even for the rear passengers. As you can see on the headrest, kuna hizi pillows zenye niko nazo hapa, so that will make it pretty brilliant for somebody mwenye amebebwa hapa nyuma. Then we also do have screens for the rear passengers. They can get their entertainment from these screens that we have right here hapa nyuma. Another thing that is amazing about this rear end is that we do have the climate control for the rear passengers as well, so they can control the climate system from here. We do have the controls right here, as you can see. The rear passengers also do have enough and sufficient storage compartment. Watch what we have right here. We do have this compartment where you can place your items as you safiri with this car. Then also we do have another storage compartment hapa kwa milango, and that is pretty nice. Now, when we said that this car is the epitome of luxury, this is what I meant. I want you to be very keen, Nataka nisukume hii kiti mbele, and then I will retract the backrest hadi tupate ile comfort yenye inafaa. So what happens, tunarudi. Yeah, so unaweza lala tu hapa ukibebwa na hii gari na usikie mzuri kama watu wengine. Another thing, the rear seats also are heated. We did this tukiwa pale mbele, and you can see those signs that we have right here. Hii ni ya kuheat, hii ni ya kupunguza joto kama imekuwa moto sana. Yeah, and that is that. So another thing that we have, when we talked about the Lexus, this feature was present there, and again we are seeing it right here on this S-Class. Kuna hii cover yenye iko hapa, which makes you cruise in an incognito mode. So kama wewe ni mheshimiwa, like nilikuwa naongea na hao watu wa Kasoko nikawauliza, who are the best buyers of the S-Class? They told me so many Kenyan judges prefer the S-Class, you understand? So when you want to cruise in an incognito mode, you do have this curtain right here, which will enable you to see what is happening outside, but mwenye ako nje hawezi ona kitu ina happen huku ndani, and that is pretty nice. So safety is also guaranteed. We do have the curtain airbags, kuna ingine hapa na kuna ingine huku nyuma, which is pretty brilliant for this car. This car also comes with a panoramic sunroof. Nikisema panoramic sunroof, what I mean is it comes with a sunroof for both the rear passengers na front passengers. So let us take a look at that. So hii itafungua sunroof ya passengers wa mbele, as you can see what is happening, and then this one itafungua ya watu wa nyuma. There you go, very nice. So mnaweza endesha hii gari, have fun nayo as you cruise. So for now let us close them, tuzirudishe venye zinafaa kukua. Hiyo ni ya nyuma, there you go, na ya mbele shukisha, and then there you go. Now I'm going to find out the price of this unit, alafu nikuje niwaambie ni pesa ngapi. Sawa sawa? Yeah, so this has been the Car Diary right here on Younib TV, the best youth television network in East and Central Africa. And today's episode has been sponsored by Kasoko, the Kenya's premier car mart, where you will always get any SUV that you want to have. This is the home of all 4x4s, guys. So if you want an SUV, bonga na profesa, atakuleta mali unafaa kupata mambo yako, au sio? Adios muchachos, peace.